Alright, part 6, folks. This is the final showdown. Yep, they redid this level apparently, so yeah. And the soundtrack, you probably heard this from the Super Smash Bros. Series. I'm always saving your hive. Now, where have I heard that scenario from? Yeah, but this soundtrack, you've heard this a lot of times, so yeah. Yep, they redid, and if you're familiar with the N64, yes, they did redo this. They did remake this in the N64 version. This is the actual Venom that made it. Now, in case you guys are wondering, yes, this has been some of the elements from Star Fox 2. I should have mentioned in the last few videos. It did 30% of it, from what it said on the internet. 30% of Star Fox 2 developments did make it in the Star Fox 64, but a lot of people believe that's bullshit. Even though I agree with that as well. Just shoot the... Yeah, you can shoot these down. I recommend you shoot them down too as well, because they are worth points too. So anything you shoot down, it's worth points. Okay, now you're probably confused on why I got Wing Blaster and why I didn't get a different type. I kind of did in a way, because the Wing Blasters do if you get the 4th Wing Blaster, it does a lot more damage compared to what it looks like. So don't judge just because it looks like the original Wing Blaster, but it's actually not. And look who it is. It's the Core Brain. We ain't done yet. In case you guys are wondering, Star Wolf is not in this game. They did appear in Star Wolf T and Star Fox 2. But it was canceled, of course. But you can see what their images look like and how they are on the internet as well. This one, I believe, is going to... I knew he was going to do something like that. This enemy will stomp you. I don't think he did not appear in any of the remakes of this game. So yeah, he will multiply like his original stage. The only thing I'm just doing is, all I do is pretty much just do a barrel roll and just keep shooting the hell out of him until he dies. And that's it. Although I could use the bomb blasting, but honestly, I'm using that for the boss. And that's Andros himself. So yeah. And that was Andros, yep. You can't go third person on him either, so yeah. I forgot all about that part right there, but yeah. The doors will close in on you. No matter how many Wing Blasters you will collect, it's not gonna change. You go up, you can only level up to 4 Wing Blasters. And this right here is Andros, a polygon-like character. Unlike this one, you just shoot his head, basically. He does the same thing as he did in the N64 version. However, he doesn't have any arms in this one. All you have to do is shoot his eyes out, and that's pretty much it. Well, for that most part of it, but y'all catch my drift. Yeah, he'll keep on doing that pretty much. He'll just shoot out blocks. He'll just shoot out blocks, block boards. Basically, he'll start shooting them out of his eyes. Shooting his eyes. You need. I highly recommend you level up your lasers, your laser blasters in this one, to wing blasters as well. Of course, I could use his eye. I could shoot his eyes out, but yeah, this is the part that I was talking about. But yeah, just use the bomb. Just shoot a bomb blaster at him, and then he's dead. 1, 2. And there you go. All ships chicken. Ribbit, I'll bring you up. I'm with you, Fox. Yeah, they give him a lot of respect in this one compared to the other Star Fox games. But yeah, that's Star Fox for you for the Super Nintendo. Soundtrack wise, I definitely give it full credit. And they'll show you the scores of all the stages. And I got all, and I'm in the 90s, and I got 100 on one. Oh, 2. I really can't keep up with the scores of what I had in all the stages. But yeah. Pretty good at it. So there's the total score right there. Alright then. Noticeable in this one, they actually have speaking English. They have great audio speak in this game, which is actually good. And they'll show you what the enemies were. This is a cone area. The name of the attack is the Carrier. That's one thing I like about it. Before they end the critic with the games, they actually show you what you had to go through in this game. The Carrier and Rock Crusher did reappear in the N64 version. This one right here, this is one of my least favorite, the Atomic Base. This one did appear in Star Fox 2 as well, but it was canceled. But you can see it on the internet. Once again, Star Fox 2 is completed on the internet, but the re-release for it, I don't even know. Let's see, the Dancing Insector. The Fantron. Also has the ability to multiply. I guess they didn't want to credit that, but yeah. Okay, the Fantron, or basically well, it's pretty much the Fantron, only in different form. And of course, Andros. Telekinesis, huh? But that's it for Star Fox. Yep, Hiroshi actually produced this game, and along with Shigeru Miyamoto, and the rest of the Star Fox team developers, along with Super Mario Club, actually. Although they were never credited in this game, at least I don't think. He stated he didn't. The game. It's been rumored that Star Fox 2 was originally going to be re-released for the Wii Virtual Console, but it was never confirmed until later on. They decided not to. But they're still debating on whether they should release Star Fox 2 in the near future. A lot of people are still praying and hoping that they would actually release the actual game. But I'm pretty sure there are some hack cartridges out there with the Star Fox for the Super Nintendo and, of course, the Super Famicom. Although it was also rumored that this Star Fox game originally was going to be for the Nintendo 64, but they decided to, do a remake of it in a way. Although the remake didn't do well. Didn't do well like the original one, so yeah, it's kind of a little side-faded. Although there were additional playable characters that were actually in Star Fox 2 that you get to play as. Yeah, most likely. Yeah, 2 more characters were actually added to it. And then, of course, later on in Star Fox Command, apparently didn't do well. Although there was other additional characters you get to play as. But then, when the N64 came out, then other characters became... other characters became... Like Bill came in, Kat came in, Amanda, Fiona, and other characters. And then Crystal joined the group. I don't know. Surprisingly enough, this game really never made a... Surprisingly enough, it really hadn't made a TV show, really. I'm surprised about that. Although it would have been nice, though. But that was it for Star Fox for the Super Nintendo. In Japan, it's I'm not sure, but I think in Japan it's called Star Fox FX, I believe, as well. But as far as I know, that's what it was called. That's what it's originally called, Star Fox FX. While on the N64, it's referred to as either Star Fox 64 and but mostly referred to as Light Warriors. But oh well, it's y'all's. It's what y'all think. Next LP will be Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Turtles in Time. This one was I know I was planned on doing that, but I decided to do this one, get this one right out the way because it was a lot easier. Alright. Until then, God bless, and I will see y'all in the Ninja Turtles game.